Today's Spotlight on Naperville is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. Welcome back to Spotlight on Naperville, Community That Cares. I'm Nancy Wearsome, and we are delighted to welcome guests from our children's homestead. Kurt Friedenauer is the CEO, so welcome to you, Kurt. Delighted to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
Marissa Allen is the Chief Clinical Officer, so good to see you again. And Kirsten Samp is the Vice President of Development, so welcome to you. So our children's homestead, let's review. I know you've told us before, but we can't hear it often enough. Kurt, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, our children's homestead has been in existence for 17 years. We are based, of course, in Naperville, and we are a not-for-profit agency which provides foster care services and also adoption services for children within the state of Illinois. All of our children are referred to us by the state, specifically the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services. They've been removed from their biological homes. Many of them have been in numerous other placements and are in need of foster care services. We have licensed foster parents that we use. We have over 145 children, I believe, in foster care, and I believe as many as 10 different counties. That's what we do. That's all we do. Obviously, the children that come to us have a multitude of issues and challenges that they face. They've been through some very difficult, if not horrific, experiences. Our goal, our job, is to provide them with a stable, nurturing, loving environment and provide services, educational, counseling services to help address those issues that they've been confronted with and get them on a path to a productive, healthy life.
Wow, big charge, big charge. And Marissa, I want to ask you as Chief Clinical Officer, I know that Kurt mentioned that they do face a lot of very difficult challenges. So, kind of tell us what you would do then to help with that.
We work with some of the most difficult kids in the state of Illinois, kids that have come into the system, as Kurt mentioned, through extreme abuse and neglect. And all of them have gone through some trauma, and in many cases are still experiencing trauma. The population that we serve are kids that typically have a mental health diagnosis. Most of our kids are older, 12 and older. Our average kid is about 15, 16. And they have behavioral issues, learning issues, emotional difficulties. We have kids that really are struggling to make it day to day. And so what we do is surround them. We surround them with services, primarily clinical. We help with dealing with the trauma issues. We have therapists assigned to every kid. We also have mentors that work on socialization, work on daily living skills, help them work with the foster home in terms of behavioral issues, and act as a mentor, a big brother, big sister, hang out, a confidant. And that's a big part of our program, is really just helping the kids' emotional well-being. One of the programs that we're really excited about is a fairly new program at the agency called LEAP, Life Enrichment Alternative Programming. And we have found that so many of our kids have desires, but really no opportunity. And so we create those in trying to find out what their interests are and finding community providers that will help serve those kids with those interests. So it can be anywhere from karate lessons to singing to guitar. We have kids involved in so many different activities in the community, and we have found that they have just grown so tremendously through expressing themselves.
Oh, I like that.
And so we're really excited about our LEAP program, and it's just about a year old now, a little over a year old, and we have about 80 kids that participate in that.
Wow, that's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good for you. And to do all this, you need to fundraise, and you are having an event. Why don't you tell us about it, Kirsten?
Yes, we are. On Saturday, November 9th, so a month from tonight, at Hotel Arista, we will be hosting our 11th annual Homestead Heroes benefit. And we are thrilled this year because our special honoree that evening will be Mayor George Pradle. And the mayor has been always very supportive of our agency. And in fact, when he used to be a police officer in Naperville, he had a fondness for foster children himself, that he had taken in a couple foster children, and his family has always been committed to adoption. So we were thrilled that he's going to be there that night, and we have a lot of community support, a lot of great sponsors who have already hooked onto our event, and we are thrilled to have our supporters be there that night. And we will be showcasing some of our children who are in our LEAP program and highlighting a couple of our other children who are in college. And we just are grateful to have the support of the community for this event, and we're looking for more participants to still come and attend the evening and help us fundraise for all the programs that Marissa talked about.
And it's actually a dinner, you said. So Saturday, November 9th, 6 o'clock at Hotel Arista. And this is the 11th one you've done, right?
It is, yeah.
And I love how you call that your Homestead Heroes. And that is wonderful, you're honoring Mayor Pradle, because
Yeah.
he is a true champion
He
for our
is,
kids.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so that is fantastic. And we'll put the website up so people can go
Great.
if they want to get tickets and that. And Kurt, what's the most important thing for people to know about our Children's Homestead?
That the children we serve otherwise would have very little opportunity to have happy, productive lives. And that we make a difference in the lives of the children we serve. But to do that, we need help.
Yes, yeah. What an important message. Well, it sounds like you're doing a fabulous job, and we hope people will become engaged, maybe learn more about you through the event.
That would be great.
And we thank you so much for the great, great work you're doing. Thank you for being on Spotlight.
Thank you for having us.
And we're going to take a very short break. When we get back, more Spotlight on Naperville, so don't go away.